Slide 1. Advanced Corporate Financial Reporting. Hi, my name is Brian. Welcome to Advanced Corporate Financial Reporting, an advanced module for BA Economics third-year students focusing on corporate accounting practices, regulatory frameworks, and reporting requirements. We will analyze share capital transactions, corporate finance mechanisms, compliance processes, and industry best practices. Slide 2. Course Overview. This slide presents the course overview, outlining objectives and structure. Students will master advanced corporate accounting treatments, analyze complex financial transactions, and apply relevant accounting standards. Emphasis on practical examples and regulatory compliance ensures expertise. By course completion, students will develop professional reporting skills. Slide 3. Course Objectives. This slide outlines the course objectives. Students will master advanced corporate accounting treatments, interpret complex financial statements, and apply global standards. They will analyze corporate financial decisions, prepare compliant disclosures, and develop professional reporting skills. Each objective targets practical expertise in rigorous financial analysis. Slide 4. Learning Outcomes. This slide describes the learning outcomes for the module. Students will interpret complex corporate financial statements, evaluate corporate financial decisions, implement appropriate accounting treatments, and prepare compliant financial disclosures. By mastering these skills, they will build advanced reporting capabilities essential for financial analysis roles. Slide 5. Share Capital Accounting. This slide introduces share capital accounting concepts, covering share capital, calls in arrears, and equity adjustments. Students will understand how unpaid calls are recorded, explore journal entries that reflect actual capital receipts, and recognize the impact of arrears on financial statements and equity balances. Slide 6. Calls in arrears. This slide explains calls in arrears, detailing the treatment of unpaid share call money due after due dates. Students will learn journal entries to record calls and arrears, understand how it reduces reported share capital, and recognize its implications for liquidity and shareholder obligations. Slide 7. Share Forfeiture. This slide addresses share forfeiture, explaining the cancellation process when shareholders default on call payments. Students will examine board resolutions authorizing forfeiture, review journal entries transferring amounts to the forfeiture account, and assess how forfeiture impacts share capital and reserve balances in financial statements. Slide 8. Share Forfeiture and Reissue Process. This slide outlines share forfeiture and reissue process, describing steps from default notices to board resolutions. Students will learn forfeiture entries and understand reissue at par, premium, discount. They will analyze treatment of surplus or deficits and transfers to capital reserve or forfeiture account. Slide 9. Buyback of shares and treasury stocks. This slide examines share buyback regulations under Companies Act 2013, outlining eligibility criteria, special resolution requirements, and debt-equity ratio limits. Students will review journal entries for buyback transactions and understand treasury stock uses, including EPS enhancement, takeover defense, support during market volatility scenarios. Slide 10. Treasury Stock Concept. This slide defines treasury stock, explaining how repurchased shares are held in treasury and treated as equity reductions. Students will learn why such shares are not assets, examine uses like EPS enhancement and takeover protection, and understand legal distinctions between Indian and U.S. GAAP. Slide 11. Bonus and Rights Issue Accounting. This slide examines bonus and rights issue accounting. Students will explore bonus issue sources, review journal entries, and analyze rights issue features such as preemptive rights and pricing. They will compare cash flow impacts, share price effects, and consider ownership dilution implications for shareholders. Slide 12. Employee Stock Options, ESOPs. This slide covers ESOPs, defining how employees receive options to purchase shares at predetermined prices subject to vesting conditions. Students will learn the IND S 102 treatment, explore expense recognition during vesting periods, and understand fair value estimation methods with disclosures and dilution effects. Slide 13. Preference Shares and Redemption. This slide examines preference share characteristics, covering dividend priorities, liquidation preferences, and limited voting rights. Students will learn different types such as cumulative, participating, and redeemable shares. They will understand redemption processes under Companies Act 2013 and journal entries for creating capital redemption reserves. Slide 14. Debenture accounting. This slide covers debenture accounting, including issuance at par, premium, or discount. Students will review journal entries for each scenario and learn interest accounting treatments, including debit and credit entries. They will understand TDS on interest and basic compliance requirements under relevant corporate regulations. Slide 15. Debenture Redemption Reserve, DRR. This slide examines the Debenture Redemption Reserve mandate, detailing requirements under the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI guidelines for listed, unlisted, NBFC, and manufacturing companies. Students will learn journal entries to create, invest, and utilize DRR balances to ensure timely compliance before debenture redemption. Slide 16. Dividend Distribution. This slide explores dividend distribution, covering final and interim dividends. Students will learn board recommendation, shareholder approval, and payment timelines. It discusses removal of dividend distribution tax after Finance Act 2020 and handling of unpaid dividends. Key steps include legal compliance and fund transfer. Slide 17. Earnings per share, EPS. This slide defines EPS, including basic and diluted calculations. Students will learn weighted average share calculations, adjustments for bonus and rights issues, and identification of potentially dilutive securities like convertible debentures or stock options. Understanding EPS enables better profitability analysis and financial performance assessment. Slide 18. Deferred Taxes, IND AS 12. This slide introduces deferred taxes under IND AS 12, covering timing differences between accounting and taxable profits. Students will learn recognition of deferred tax assets and liabilities arising from temporary differences, apply recognition criteria, and present deferred tax balances appropriately within financial statement disclosures. Slide 19. Corporate Social Responsibility, CSR. This slide reviews CSR mandates under the Companies Act, including applicability thresholds for net worth, turnover, and net profit. Students will learn the 2% minimum spending requirement of average profits, accounting of CSR expenditure in profit and loss, and required disclosure of CSR activities. Slide 20. Key takeaways. This slide summarizes key takeaways: mastering share and debt accounting, including forfeiture, buybacks, and ESOPs. Understanding dividend distribution processes and EPS calculations, ensuring compliance with debenture redemption reserves and deferred tax disclosures, and fulfilling CSR obligations. These insights form foundation for corporate reporting expertise.